All right, so my camera guy was absent whenever we were putting this together. I was kind of in a rush, but I wanted to go over our front bumper options for you guys. What you see here is the Southern Style Off-Road Slimline Tube front bumper. It's a full bumper, fully welded. It allows for any 10 to 12,000 pound winch, 20-inch light bars, and it can be any 20-inch light bar. We got a universal fitment there. We also have access holes and these wonderful access hole covers, so you can just simply pop these out, put them back in. And of course, it's rated for recovery with our weld-through shackle mounts that are 3/4 inch thick. Never had a failure on those, so you can be assured that you'll get out whenever you need to. Other interesting things about this particular bumper is that we've got these wonderful brackets that allow you to mount multiple sets of lights here if you want. We only have one set in here, but that gives you another lighting option there. You have excellent clearance across the entire front bumper, but you also retain your factory fog lights, so you can keep that look that you love on your Tacoma while providing all kinds of clearance and utility. We also have, if you didn't want to go with this full bumper cut, we also have our Slimline style, which keeps the rest of the OEM plastics here, but it is the exact same cut that you'll find for both the Tacoma Slimline Hybrid, the Slimline Tube, and also the Slimline full plate bumper. So we have 3 different styles that you can choose from that all use the exact same cuts, so you can simply just change it if you ever wanted to without having to modify anything else. So I wanted to talk a little bit about the installation of this particular bumper. Of course, you know, it is a lightweight bumper. I think it only weighs about 85 pounds. But when you add a winch in there, that's another 75, 80 pounds. You're talking about 160 pounds total. So doing that by yourself is going to be a little difficult. So invite your buddy over, grab some beers and some pizza, and have him help you put this on there, because it is a little tricky to do it by yourself, especially if you have a winch in there that has a solenoid, a top-mounted solenoid. You kind of have to fish that in. You can't just, where'd you go? Oh, there you are. You kind of have to fish that in there, so it does really help to have 2 people holding the bumper. Other than that, once you get it slid onto the OEM frame rails, you should be able to just put one nut on the top and leave it, and it will stay for you, and then you can get it lined up. We have lots of slack in the holes so that you can get it up, down, left, right, however you need it to get the perfect fitment according to your cut. And also don't forget to put your edge trim on there. It cleans it up real nice. We always suggest using a rotozip or a Dremel with a sawtooth. You don't want to use that it's kind of like an abrasive wheel, because that will melt the plastic instead of giving you a nice clean cut. So use the sawtooth style blade on there, because it does end up melting a little bit, but it will give you the best cut possible so that you can make certain that your lines are nice and clean.